welcome back to the third episode of My Wife's Boyfriend.
Yes.
Wow.
Welcome back.
If you've made it this far, congratulations.
Can we get a hairline check
What?
on you?
What?
I think that's
A hairline check.
I didn't know if that's where the were we
You
gonna
want to just get a hair? Are we going to get one on you too?
No.
Oh, then I'll give one.
Why not?
Because I want to see yours.
I can't. I'm not ready.
If you do one, I'll do one.
I'm not ready to dish out my hairline
I'll
check
gladly
yet.
do a hairline check. I've got no issues with the hairline check.
I can't do it just yet.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not?
Why can't you do it? Like, why? Wait,
So my hairline went for a jug of milk like a couple years ago and hasn't come back since.
Buddy, I'm not. Just the way you said it, jug of milk was just like, I didn't. Yeah. All right. Okay.
All right.
I'll do. Well, let's reveal our hairlines on 3.
No. We'll
One of
make a
these
big.
days.
We'll do a
maybe
big
like
episode.
maybe like the 250th episode special.
Yeah, we'll do a hairline release.
Yeah, we'll do a
Sorry.
hairline release.
My
All
bad.
right.
I thought that was the way this episode was going was a little hairline check from Hank, but whatever.
Yeah. No, I know. You thought
We did. What?
What?
We left them hanging.
Yeah, we left you guys hanging big time. Magic Castle. Greg Wilson.
What a guy.
Wild Night. Should we just set the scene or what?
I say we set the scene.
Let's just start from the jump. Set the scene. All right. Set the scene.
Let's get into it. So Greg Wilson, the Absolute Goat, where we met him, we did a hole-in-one YouTube stream. We're not leaving our warehouse till we hit a hole-in-one. And Trevor, our producer, was setting up all like the fun stuff to do throughout the whole entire event. Like we had people come on, friends, acts. We had face painters, and he found a magician and a specific golf magician, which was perfect because we were doing a golf stream.
Well, we had a different guy. We had Alexander the Great.
Yes.
And then he goes, shit, can't make it anymore. You gotta reach out to my boy Greg Wilson, the golf magician. We're like,
yeah, and we're like, all right.
You
Like,
sure about that? You
and
know?
Greg, long story short, Greg was the absolute man.
No,
he came on the stream. He did some tricks I still have no idea how he did.
Yeah, no, he sent you for a couple hot dogs.
A couple hot dogs he sent me for. But that's how we got to know him, and we became friendly with him. Friends.
Are you guys friends?
Friends.
Are
I don't know.
you and Greg friends?
Are you friends? Trev? I feel like Trev
Trev's
for sure is.
Trev's boys was great.
So-
I'm definitely friends with Greg.
So Trev,
I mean, dude, I wish I was friends with Greg.
Trev, can you fill us in? So then the stream happened. It was so much fun. The YouTube video did great. If you guys haven't seen it, go
Great
check it
video.
out. It's really interesting. We didn't leave the warehouse till we had a home one. It was so much fun. And then we stayed in touch with Greg, and Greg I believe,
invited us.
hit up Trevor. And Trevor, can you tell us like kind of how it happened from that?
So yeah, Greg hit us up. He called me and he was like, "Hey, I want to invite you guys to the Magic Castle." And keep in mind, the Magic Castle is like in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And when I first moved here, I drove past. I'm like, "What the hell is that place?"
Like,
Yeah.
And everyone's like, "It's an exclusive club. Like,
Yeah.
you can only get invited." Like, we didn't know the whole
we
story
didn't know what it
behind
was really.
Yeah, we didn't really know what it was exactly. But long story short, Greg invited us to the Magic Castle. He got us 4 spots. So it was me, Henry, and Mike, and then Tom, their older brother.
Yeah.
And yeah, we showed up not knowing what to expect.
Yeah.
Dude,
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was sick.
That's a perfect
We
way
really
to
had
put it.
no idea what to expect. We show up at 6:30. No, the show Greg's show started 6:30 maybe. I don't know. Like
It was like
8:30 maybe.
It was like it was somewhere. Yeah, it was like 8:30 or like 7:30, whatever it was. But we were gonna get dinner before because you can eat dinner there.
Yeah.
It was all booked up.
I
all
know,
booked
which is
up.
crazy.
But we show up like 10 minutes before his show starts,
Yep.
right? And like for all we know, like you show up, there's an auditorium, there's a magic thing. We didn't know what to expect, right? So we show up 10 minutes before. Oh, we still got 10 minutes. Let's get a drink. We get a drink, and then the show literally starts in a minute. And we're like, oh, we're looking for this room. I guess there's like 20 rooms in the whole place.
Yeah.
We end up getting there, and the guy's like, oh, like show's starting. Like there's no seats left. Like we can't, because like you had to get people. You're supposed to like wait in line 30 minutes before the show start time, and then you get seated. All this
Whole
stuff.
ordeal. Like we had no
It
idea.
really is. And we show up and we're like, oh no, like Greg invited us to be here. And like, oh shit, like we have seats for you that we just filled. So I got to go like kick these kids out of your seats and you get in. Anyways.
Yeah, because apparently you have to show up 30 minutes before the actual show, which
Act
we didn't
starts.
know about.
No.
We
No
thought
idea.
It was like for what we thought is we're gonna walk in this place,
We bought.
and it was just gonna be a big auditorium, and you just kind of walk in like before the show starts.
100%.
That's it. And like we already had
100%.
our seats, right? We already had our seats, so it's like, oh, we'll go find them. Also,
So-
before, sorry, just like it's funny. You get in there, and then it's just like a one room, and you go through a secret door.
Oh yeah,
which was kind of cool.
It's kind of funny. Like they have you like, pull the bookcase or something like
Yeah,
that.
and you do something that
They
goes.
had you whisper something into.
Yeah.
Oh, was
I
it,
don't
she
even know
just
if you can-
was
I
she
mean,
just was
they
she
had us
just fucking with
whisper,
you?
like
I mean, no.
abracadabra. I think,
Yeah, I think she was just fucking. I don't know for sure, but she said to like go whisper to this like
Into
little
an
book
owl.
on the shelf.
into an owl.
That was
An
funny.
owl, dude.
Remember, it was the owl, and,
Yeah.
and the door just opened. It was like a bookcase. It just opened up, and there was like a prosperous bar.
It was
Dude,
sick.
it was
I'm not gonna lie.
awesome.
It was so cool.
We get in this room, right? And there's a couple acts. Or Greg was like the MC. So Greg was like introing everyone, brought a couple people on, then he did his own little set of like 15 minutes or 10 minutes. And bro's up there and he's like, all right, so actually I have some guests in the audience. I'm looking for them. Where are they? And then
No, did he say that?
yeah, he said he has some
He
friends.
goes-
in the
No, no,
audience.
no.
He goes, what he said is,
He said he
we're
need-
sitting in the show, and the show goes on, and after like probably 30 minutes, he comes back on. He's like, yeah, so there's actually some famous people in the crowd.
Oh, is that how he said it?
Yeah.
My friends, the Pointer Brothers. Where are you guys?
I was like, oh shit. I'm like, don't bring any attention to me, Greg. I hate being, dude.
And meanwhile,
I'm the type of guy who'll go to a comedy show, right? Like I'll sit as far away as possible. Like
I
not,
will-
if I do not pick on me or call me when you're on stage. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
comedy show rule number 1: I'm sitting as far away
As far away as possible.
As
I'm
far
keeping
away.
my head down.
Oh yeah.
I'm wearing a hood.
Yep.
Sunglasses.
Yeah.
Fake mustache.
Yeah.
Dude, I literally want nothing to do with like being part of that show.
Nope. And meanwhile, before he says something, Trevor is the one who kind of set this whole thing
Oh
up.
yeah. So
So-
we know like they were in cahoots.
So we know Trevor and Greg were in absolute cahoots because Trevor set this whole thing up with Greg. And he organized, it went through him, everything like, hey, yeah, you got us tickets, this, that. So when he said, when Greg got up and said it and said, hey, I think we got some people, we were just like, classic,
that's
face
it.
got red, looked at Trevor and we're like, dude, you dog. We
And I
know
was
you said
sitting
something.
on the side, giggling.
So
drinking
Trev
old
over here-
fashioned.
Granddaddy cahoots. Dude, Greg ends up pulling me up on stage. He goes, all right, why
Yep.
don't you just come up on stage? I go, you got to be shitting.
I was laughing my
This
ass
room
off.
was
Packed, by the way.
I got like
Packed to
2
the
sips of an old fashioned in my system.
Yeah, we all got old fashions.
Yep, good news.
Yeah, those
yeah.
are
I mean, that's
strong.
another topic of conversation.
Yep.
So I get up there and like I don't even really remember what I was doing. I just remember Greg was like, "Oh, pick a like I don't. What did he have?
He was
me
just doing
do?
magic on you, like with your wallet, with
Like
other-
here, give me your credit card, and then like I put it like in his pocket, and then ends up like in his fucking sock.
Yep.
And I was like, I don't know how you're pulling any of that stuff. He ends up stealing my watch off my hand, off my arm, which I was like, I don't know how he did it. I did not expect him to do that at all. But like,
No,
apparently,
because-
there were some kids behind you that were like, "Yeah, he's stealing his watch." Or
Dude,
like, come
that's the thing. There were these kids
does that
behind us,
shit?
dude. If you're going to a comedy show or whatever, dude, nothing is more like frustrating, aggravating than people talking when like everyone can hear them. They were behind us, Trevor. Do you remember that? They're, like every move, they're like, "Oh, this and that," and I'm just like, "Guys, can you just shut up?"
There was
Like,
Greg-
even if
that
you see it,
sucks.
like,
you
sweet,
suck if you do that.
you suck. Nobody's gonna come up to you and be like, "Dude, you saw what he was doing? Like, congratulations.
Wait.
Here's $8 million."
You knew that he was stealing the watch off his arm? Like, oh my
my gosh.
Like,
Like, keep it to yourself and let everyone else just enjoy a show.
Yeah.
Like, people aren't gonna turn around and be like, "I see that too. Yeah, good
oh
call."
my god, what an eye that kid has.
Like,
yeah, they were. Greg was like doing, some sleight of hand maneuver on Henry,
and it was
the kids
good.
behind us were like, "Watch, his watch is gonna be gone. He's stealing his watch. Watch."
It's
It-
like, dude,
I will
so
say,
loud.
Greg, absolute classic move though. He's like, all right, yeah, I'm up there for probably 10 minutes, whatever, we're fucking around.
You were up
I'm
there
like,
for a minute, yeah.
Yeah. And then Greg's like, all right, like, see ya. And I was like, adios. I get back to my seat. He like lets me crawl. We're like I'm sitting in the middle of like a row.
Yeah.
So I get all the way back to my seat and he goes, did you forget something? And like holds up my watch. And I was like, great.
Ah, that's
fuck.
classic.
It
That
was
was
funny.
good.
It was funny. So I had to like walk back out there, grabbed it. That place was dope though.
Yeah.
It was a Tuesday night
Dude, it was a random Tuesday.
It was a-
Tuesday
it was
night
a
or
random
Wednesday night?
Tuesday night.
Yeah.
because we were traveling. I want to say Wednesday night or Thursday. Like our schedule
Yeah.
was like, dude,
Going to Vegas.
we
Yeah.
kind of went into it with like, all right, middle of the week, like it's a fun opportunity. Like I've never been invited there. Everyone's always said you got to go. So our intentions were like, let's go. We actually didn't know that. So Greg's show ends, more shows to go to, right? Like you can line up for this guy's
That's
show,
the
this
thing,
guy's
it's
show,
a
this
whole
guy's
night.
show. It's a whole
It's
night.
a whole night of shows.
So we didn't know that. So anyways, we get out and we were kind of like, oh, is this? I mean, like let's sit for some more shows. Like let's see
Yeah.
what else is going on. Oh, let's get another drink, right?
Got another
Dude,
drink.
one thing leads to another. We got shithoused
Yeah. Also,
for no reason,
no reason. It was just Tuesday watching Magic.
right? It was like we're just watching Magic. Like who else did we see? Some dude with like X-ray goggles or something.
They were
Like,
great,
these guys
dude.
were fun.
We
They
saw
were
a
fun.
bunch of acts, and like some rooms are smaller than others, like tiny, like you know what I mean.
Like the up close room.
We had this dude called El Ropo.
El Ropo
Do you remember
was
that?
great.
He just kind of gives a show out in the hallway.
on the side of the table.
Like, I feel like we got to set more of the scene for like.
I know.
It was.
I don't
it was
remember
more of, like,
most of the
It
scenes.
was huge on
like,
the inside.
Start, like to just start over, just real quick. Like
For
we
sure.
walk in a single room, and then it's a crazy bar, and this place is massive. There's like 3 floors.
It's like an old school.
Well, there's like
yeah.
3 floors, but then there's like a basement. Like there's all these.
There's a
nooks and
basement.
crannies. I don't
It's a
even
basement
think.
act.
I don't even think we got to see the whole thing.
And no, I don't
No,
think we did either. But
it's
there's like
huge.
a bar downstairs. There's a bar upstairs. You have to dress to the nines. Right?
To the
so it's like you have to
nines.
wear
For sure.
business professional.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
it was just like, I don't know, like we had no idea what we were gonna expect. And it was just like a massive house with different rooms, and every room was a different show, like 30 minutes after.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like every 30 minutes there was just a show going on till like 1 in the morning,
I think-
2 in the morning.
I think we were there till I think we were there till like midnight or
At
1.
least one.
Yeah.
So it was just
Dude, can we
And-
pull up a pic of our boy?
Should we
Greg?
pick up the
So-
photo? Just
so
an
this
absolute.
is-
Just
this is
yeah.
outside the Magic Castle.
Look, that's like in front of like they have like
Photo
a little red carpet photo op.
We
And-
got Greg. Obviously, this dude a menace with the wallets. It was funny. We took a couple pics, and he goes, "Boys, give me your wallets."
I mean, that's
He's like, "This pic's gonna go hard."
this. I mean, it does, and it just take his face, everything about it is just like, yeah, like I got.
Nah,
all
Greg's
40
like,
wallets.
I'm that guy.
I'm that guy.
I'm that guy.
Also, we got in there.
Mike, what are you gripping on your? Like,
don't-
What is that?
I-
What are
I-
you doing with your hand?
Oh! It's like my wallet's gone. I'm looking for my wallet.
I
I don't know. I was shithoused. I'm not gonna lie. We were
No,
just
dude,
like we were there.
Yeah, we were like what 7 pilsners and like
Dude,
4 old fashions.
We got in there and we all were like, dude, should we get a? And they've like their own barreled like old fashioned. Because she's like, do you want?
Oh no, I know.
It was like a
is that
special drink?
cash grab.
Probably, but it comes out of like this like barrel. Probably cash grab.
Shit sounds like a cash
But
grab.
like we had it and there's that big ice cube. But the funny thing is we got the old fashions and then we went right into Greg's show, the first show. And I remember because it was Tom was sitting on the outside and me and Trev were there. But I just remember, dude, that might have been the strongest drink. Trev, what was the thing you were saying where it's like we're sitting in the dead middle of the show, choking on the drink? I'm like, Trev, weren't you saying like I might yak?
So
it was so
like-
hot.
It was like super hot. The place actually had AC, but for some reason, maybe we were just kind of.
I think it's because
we
we were
were
all
also
rushed.
stressed.
We were.
It was like we walk up to this door and they closed down. They were like shutting the door for his show, and the bouncer, I guess, was looking at us and he's like, the show's closed. Like, what's your guys' names or something? I don't know. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, we're a guest of Greg Wilson. Like,
And then he's
this
like,
is his one show. And the guy's like, oh, shit. So he kicked out people that were sitting in our reserved seats.
I know.
Because our seats were reserved. And then we walk in like right before the show's going to start. It was kind of like a whole thing. It wasn't like we were nervous per se, but it was just,
Yeah.
it was totally on us. Just a little bit embarrassing because
100%.
Everyone
Everyone just walked.
get kicked out, and then they saw us bring, everyone saw, us get escorted
Yeah,
to our seats.
yeah.
And so we're sitting down, and it was kind of tight seating, and I'm just trying to sip on this old fashioned,
Dude.
With these, with the rest of us, we're just trying to just like kind of get this drink, like first drink jitters down.
Yeah.
You guys know what it's like,
Of
right?
course,
And
naturally.
just calm the nerves. And we're stuck in there. They shut the door. It's completely dark. You can't get out. It's not one of those things where it's like, excuse me, and you try to get up.
No.
We were stuck.
No, we were
in there.
sardines.
No,
We
you're
absolutely
so there's no getting up, there's no leaving, there's
And I'm
nothing.
choking on this old fashioned. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna throw
You
up.
take a bet. It was
not
so,
going down easy.
So strong, not going down easy at all.
That was a fun spot.
That was
though.
fun though.
How do you think you become a member? Actually, before we address that,
Yeah.
what do you think that place was like in like the 80s?
Yeah,
dude?
see,
Or
we
the 90s?
we were talking about that,
dude.
You
that
know,
place must have been. There must have been some knucklehead shit going on.
there must have been some foul.
Like this is probably operating at like 65% capacity.
I mean, some
Bro.
of the people we met there that seemed like they're regulars
Mhm.
were at least the people we
Yeah.
talked to were kind of, they were saying some crazy stuff.
There's some interesting
think
people, I
we
will
might
say.
we might just one of these days have to get Greg in the mix here and just like give us your craziest stories. I'm sure Greg. Dude,
Oh,
Greg.
dude.
So another
Dude,
funny
could-
story. Very strict dress code, right?
Oh, yeah.
Shirt, tie, everything. Greg working that night, not wearing a tie, got kicked out.
Yeah, look at the
Greg got
picture.
kicked out.
He got kicked out of his own
Some
show.
lady just walks over, goes, Greg, where's the tie? He goes, yeah, forgot it in my car. She goes, you know you can't do that, right? And he's like, yeah. And she's like, you got to leave. And he's like, all right, see you, fellas. And then he just left. I was like, did Greg just get kicked out? Like,
Yeah.
what? I don't know. It was,
know.
kind of a no-nonsense policy over there. But
Yeah. But overall,
it was fun.
I like to call that a wild card night.
We showed up and there were dudes like sipping bourbon and smoking cigars in the back. And I was
Yeah.
just like, well, what is going on here?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we
like,
didn't
so
know
these
where to
guys are
walk in.
members. I don't know what
Yeah.
they're doing.
But that might have been a different event or something.
No, that was right. It was
It
right
was
around
like-
the
I
corner
know.
because it was like a member event.
But yeah, 100%.
But it was just like insane. I mean, we go in there. In the Uber before, we were like, we're only gonna have a couple drinks.
Dude,
Yeah.
it was a
Right? It's
Tuesday
like-
night.
It's a Tuesday night.
We had a
and
drink
we're
at your house before we left.
Yeah, we had like a glass of whiskey in my house before we left, just to pregame it a little bit. And we're like, yeah, I'm only gonna have a beer or two, maybe a drink.
We
or
literally
two.
Tuesday night.
We drained the goddamn barrel.
Yeah.
Of Old Fat. They had to bring out a whole new barrel.
No,
Dude,
we got.
And then they had like a Pilsner beer too. You were talking about, and then what?
I was like, what are we doing here? Tom had to leave.
Tom had to leave because he has to wake up at 4 a.m. for work.
Yeah. So he dipped.
So he
the
dipped.
three of us were like, we're in this shit.
And-
What time did we end up? Did we end up like starting
Dude.
work a little later the next day?
So then I think we did, and then we took our talents to. We're just like, oh, Tuesday night had a blast. We fellas are kind of feeling it. We go, we're not ending this night just yet.
No way.
We took our talents to Saddle Ranch, right in West Hollywood.
Holy shit.
Oh, I wish I had the video. Maybe we can put the video in after.
My God.
I get it. If you guys don't know, Saddle Ranch
forgot
is
we
like
did
this
that.
bar in West Hollywood. It used to be popping in like
Oh,
2019,
shit.
2020.
We were hungry, bro.
We were hungry. Dude, we got in there.
He rode the bull. Oh,
I rode the
shit.
bull in my full suit and tie.
Oh.
I don't know how anything didn't rip.
The scene was grim.
Grim, dude. It was pretty
so
grim.
Picture three dudes drunk off their keisters,
Drunk
sitting there just jamming chicken fingers in their mouth, dude. It was like
chicken fingers, quesadillas.
you guys got beers too.
Yeah, we did.
I mean, you guys were choking those down. I know you didn't. enjoy
No,
those.
it's like,
I know
yeah.
you guys didn't enjoy those.
Yeah, we were choking him down a little bit.
Nah,
Uh-uh.
dude, we were choking them out.
But it was
just-
like grim as hell.
No,
Yeah.
it was sad. And then so if you've
Late
never
night
been to Saddle
hours.
Ranch, like Mike said, they have a mechanical bull. That's like one of their big things.
Yeah.
And Mike, I don't know who convinced you to do it because I was tired and drunk and hungry, dude. I couldn't have given a shit if you rode that bull or not. You ended up getting out there.
100% was just like myself.
Yeah, I think you were just.
I
Like,
was
yeah,
like-
guys, it'd be sick if I rode the bull. Trevor and I were like, dude, I don't give a fuck.
And I'm like, all right, I'm going to go do it.
Yeah, we were just like, nice.
I mean,
I don't think you
feel
guys could have cared
like
less.
we got out of the Magic Castle and it was already kind of late and we're already drunk as hell. We were looking for food.
Yeah, there
There's
was really no
place
option.
open
Yeah,
in
there
West
wasn't.
Hollywood,
Yeah, it was gonna be that
except
or
for
like
Saddle Ranch, right? When we pull up at this place, I can't explain. It was so grim. It was like people were just really drunk. Heads were on tables. It was karaoke night,
Yeah.
and there was like
Oh my
a really
God.
drunk.
There was
girl
14 people in
just
there.
slurring like a Katy Perry song.
This
Yeah.
is Tuesday at mid. This is like
Tuesday
Tuesday
at
hours
1
of Wednesday morning.
1:35 a.m.
Yeah.
It was kind of a sad sight, and it was all
yeah,
business
I
for the
forgot about
boys.
that.
Oh,
We
we're-
walk in, we
we're-
go, sit us at your nearest table and give us the menu ASAP. We ordered food, did not speak a word to each other, and just
Nope.
stuffed our faces.
It's like
It was
cheese quesadillas.
Yep.
Was it fries,
Chicken
chicken
fingers and fries. I think
Yeah.
we did 3 things. And it was this. It was just
nachos.
Nachos.
We
The
hatched them.
biggest nachos.
no
Hatched
joke.
them.
No joke. I think it was 15 minutes, no exaggeration, of no talking to each other. It was this.
God, and then Mike riding the bull.
And then ride the bull. And then it was just more like, and it was
Damn,
like,
dude.
like there's bits of sour cream and you're dipping it and your thumb's getting in the
Yeah,
sour
you don't
cream.
give
You
a
don't give a
shit.
shit. And you're like,
Yeah. Fuck, that's awful.
you're getting the chicken fingers. It's all over your face. and this and that. You don't give a rat's ass.
GoPro footage. You like just stick a GoPro at the end of that table, dude, to watch that shit back.
Oh, jeez, dude.
That'd be a wake up
That
call.
did
Yeah.
the Wednesday scaries.
That would
Yeah.
be a wake up call.
But that is like the definition of like, I know I call it like I love it. Like every now and then you got to have one of those, a wild card night.
yeah, where you're like, I'm not getting
We're-
fucked up. I'm not doing it. Like
No.
we're just, hey, couple beers, we'll enjoy Magic Show.
Yeah.
1:30 a.m. licking ranch off your fingers.
Yeah.
Ranch. You know what I mean? Like you
gotta-
kind of need one of those.
You
every now
kind
and
of
then.
need one of those. It's fun. Like, like all like Trevor just moved out to Los Angeles,
Yeah.
in April. We've been here for like 2.5 years, but like that was one of the most fun nights I've had.
That was
and
fun.
it's
It
like
was like a little spur of the moment. Like
spur of the moment. It's not planned out.
Yeah, wild card night.
That was a wild card night. That was overall 10 out of 10. Would love to go back to the Magic Castle.
I know
I
we
mean-
need to find.
And
our
if
way
you
back
guys
there.
are ever in LA, I don't know, right? You have to just know someone to become a member.
I think so. I don't think,
you can
just
look on their
show up.
website. I don't really know the specifics,
Or-
but maybe I don't
Maybe
know.
you can buy
They have
tickets.
You
breakfast
can book
tonight.
a room there because
Maybe
I think
you
it's a hotel.
I think you can. Maybe
I don't even know. But
there's
guys,
a hotel near it.
if you're ever visiting and there's a way to like, I don't know, go around, figure it out, Magic Castle.
It's fun.
Such a fun night.
Fun time.
Seriously. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Speaking of Magic Castle.
Well, speaking of Magic Castle, before we dive into that though, I didn't really want to break the news yet, but I got a
Break-
text. I got
don't-
a text.
hold on.
Yeah, I got a text from my wife's boyfriend.
No way.
Straight up, can't make it today. Can't make it.
What is it today?
What- dude, are you actually being dead serious?
Yeah, dude. And
Third episode. I'm starting to think that this guy doesn't even exist.
can't make it.
Why? Why can't he make it?
Slept in.
He slept in.
2:30 p.m.
It's
I
two-
go 2:30.
Or according to this at 2:30 p.m.
2:30 p.m. Slept in.
Can you believe this, Trevor?
Yeah, Trev, I don't. I don't know.
Anyways, this week you were supposed to be on My Wife's Boyfriend duty, trying to get him here.
Yeah.
Dude.
We all take rotations.
Yeah. Are we
Is
gonna,
that we're doing rotations?
Are we?
I thought
But
that's
he's
what we were
not.
talking
But the
about.
thing is, he's not like a dog. Like
That's
what I mean?
fine.
Like,
That's
he's a
fine.
grown-ass man.
Might have to treat him like a dog.
Yeah. Slept in.
He's like, I don't know. Get him on a leash or something, dude. But yeah.
Anyways,
Mike, what did you say earlier?
Okay.
Mike's
All right. So okay.
oh my
Let
God.
me-
said something crazy.
We need to get down to the bottom of this.
Okay. Can we get down to the bottom of it? Let me clear my name, my word, and what I'm saying. This is a hill I am willing to die on. I think that it is completely normal to pee in pools.
All right. When you say completely normal, like what do you mean? Like it's encouraged?
Not
Like
encourage-
it's normal? Like
I'm
like,
not.
Like, oh,
gonna
like
try
you have
to
to pee, go pee in the pool.
I'm not
Like, what
gonna-
do you mean? Like you mean like it's okay or it's normal?
I think it's okay.
I'm
not saying
I
I'm
feel
gonna-
like those are different.
I'm not gonna work up a piss and squeeze one out. Like I'm not gonna.
Take
If
a-
I don't have to piss, I'm not gonna try to like just squeeze my dong and like try to piss.
The way that you
fast-
said it.
No,
All right.
I'm just saying. Okay, so say you're at like you're in a hotel. You're at a hotel pool, right? Or Airbnb or wherever with your friends,
Yeah, a pool.
and you have to piss.
Yeah.
Just let it go in the pool.
I'm
not getting out of the pool.
I'm aligned. I'm aligned.
Okay,
I'm aligned.
Because think about it. How bogus is it to you're having a fun time in the pool? Oh, now you got to dry off. It takes so long to dry off and go inside a house and piss, and now it's like you're dripping through the house, and now somebody's like, "Oh, why is the house all sopping wet?"
But-
just pee in the pool. Don't even mention it to anyone.
Don't-
There's so much chemicals in the pool.
That's what I
it
was gonna
just-
say. It just kills all the piss.
turns to
anyways.
particles. Yeah.
But it's not like in theory, like what would be the worst thing that happens? Like you have radioactive piss and it starts like burning through people's legs and shit.
Well,
like,
classic.
What's
Yeah.
the worst that happens?
I mean, that'd be pretty bad if like somebody's
yes,
like, yeah,
but that's
like
not good. That's
it's
not
not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
Or there's always the slight thing of like the Grown Ups movie classic that your piss turns blue. There's always that slight
yeah, you for
inkling
sure.
in the back mind where it's like, dude, this better not be blue. So I always like let out a little tinkle, take a look down. You know what I mean? Make sure it's
Bro,
not blue. Make sure it's not blue, and then fire hydrant open, just piss.
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't agree with this.
Straight up.
Why?
Well, wait,
think
Trev,
that-
you had a pool growing up.
You did
right?
have so
Yeah.
it's a
Is
difference.
that
So
a different? Does that make a difference?
I don't know. I'm just a firm believer. You just don't. You don't shit where you eat, right?
Well,
if I'm swimming,
I'm
I'm
not-
swimming in the, we can bend the saying a little bit. I
was gonna say I'm not dropping logs in your pool.
I just
I was gonna be a smartass. My bad.
no. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I find it's just. I think it's gross. Get out of the pool and piss.
But what if I don't? What if say we're at your house? Sorry, say we're at your house and I piss, but I don't tell you. You're still just gonna have
Well,
a
if you
fun
don't
time in
know,
the
won't hurt
pool.
you.
Well, now I'm gonna know because you told me that you piss in pool.
No, well now if I ever go in your
Listen-
pool, I won't piss in your pool.
He
But
said-
actually, you will
you
never know
say
because I
that.
won't tell them.
You say that. We were in a hot tub the other day, and Mike said that he peed in the hot tub.
When? No, I didn't. That's a lie. You should have just made that up. I've never done that.
I believe that
I
100%
know.
though.
What?
Why wouldn't you?
Oh, I for sure have peed in hot tubs. If anything, that kills it even quicker. Because
yeah,
you know
I'm gonna
those
say, you
jets
get
are
away-
burning.
Because you're also just chilling there. You don't need to do a damn thing.
No, but also, if I never say anything, you're never gonna know. So it's not even
100%.
It's not even different.
Would you not? You wouldn't piss in the ocean?
That's completely.
Okay, that's completely
Just
different.
it's a
completely-
body of water. I'm asking. That's why I'm asking.
I'd piss in the ocean.
You,
Yes.
all right,
I
have a
have
question
taken
for
a
you,
dump
boys.
in
I'm
the
not
ocean,
trying- I was
yes.
just gonna ask.
Yeah.
You guys ever taken a dump?
I have.
Like,
I'm not
I
gonna
did
lie.
it. I took a dump in a lake one time at summer camp when I was little. That's like, dude, she was like totally. I'm not gonna lie. It was not my brightest moment.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
And that John floated.
I mean, yeah, those things don't say.
That John floated. I don't know. It's like it's one of those things. Like I had no like sample size track record to like
I
kind of
No.
go off of.
Yeah.
I've fully.
That was a long time ago.
I
Long
bought
time
the
ago.
dookie before.
I've dropped dookie. I've gone dookie in the ocean. I think I was with my buddy Dakota. Maybe we were in like 3rd grade. But yeah, I just like went away from everyone else and just took a dump. That shit floated.
Nah, that shit's coming back.
No
to shore.
doubt.
That shit.
That just come back to shore for sure. You don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no. But peeing in pools, it depends. Because if it's like your buddy's pool, I don't know.
Doesn't
I'm not.
depend on shit.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I don't know. I feel like it's just kind of gross.
It is.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like,
Like-
not gross. Yeah, like it
there's
is.
definitely
Is it?
like there's chemicals in the pool for sure. Like that's gonna definitely kill it. I guess. I don't know. It's just swimming around in your own.
Yeah, but it's like
your
it's
own
gone.
nasty-
It's
It's a
gone.
Fucking
So
cesspool, dude. I mean, that's just what like
you take a piss and
you
it's gone.
sweat
Just don't
too,
even think
in
about
theory.
it.
Like you sweat in the pool.
Yeah. You know, you come out of the water and everyone always grabs like their nose because it's like there's water. And, you know, you're grabbing snot, putting it back in the pool, I guess. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well,
Well, all right. Well, guys,
glad we got that one out of the way.
let us know if that's normal or not, because I think it completely is. I guess Trevor's on the other side, but please let us know if you agree with that.
Still
not.
interested the way you say like, is it normal versus like
Is it allowed? Like, I think if you have to pee, just go in the pool.
Right.
Like, you don't have to be like,
But
all right, I'm gonna get out. That's what.
phrasing. No, I know.
Because some people would just be like, if you
exactly
have to
what you're
pee,
saying.
if somebody's like, if you have to pee, go inside.
I know what you're saying, but like but just the phrasing of like, is it normal? Like makes me think you're
Sorry,
like standing on the
that's
edge
true.
of the pool, just like pissing into it.
I think it is completely okay to pee in pools while you're inside the pool.
Okay, yeah,
That's
see,
my
like, now
statement.
I'm okay.
That's my
just
statement.
we gotta All right. Well, anyways,
yeah. Well,
on that note,
we'll let you
So,
just
wrap
let that sink into the old brain.
let's wrap this puppy up. You guys can marinate with that one.
Wrap this puppy up like a
So you
something,
got to end strong. Here.
something that gets wrapped up. You know,
Present?
like a
Yeah, let us
burrito,
know if it's
present.
cool to pee in pools,
Yep.
or if you like magic in old fashions.
In old fashion.
In old
Old
fashions.
fashions are another topic.
Little
of
wild
conversation.
card night.
That's it.
Wild card night.
All right.
Yeah,
That's
actually, you know
3.
what? They should let us know about their craziest wild card night down below.
Oh,
Yeah.
please, 100%.
Actually, yeah. Let us know about a wild card night. Those are unbelievable. Yeah. Appreciate
it.
you guys. You guys are the
Adios.
goats. You guys are the goats. Deuces.
Peace.